Hey guys, we have some silly season rumors and NASCAR news to look at today. So, first, let's start with how Monster Energy is currently the title sponsor for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, but we know they will not be next year, and it is said that NASCAR will not have a main, just one title sponsor. So it could just be the NASCAR Cup Series or the NASCAR Premier Series, sponsored by blah blah and blah blah, one of them probably being Monster. So we know that that's not going to be the title sponsor next year, and there probably won't be one big one. So Monster Energy is looking to double down on Chip Ganassi Racing, where they sponsor Kurt Busch right now in the Cup Series, and they have invested about $5 million this year in race sponsorship, and they're looking to double down to about $10 million next year, which seems like that will probably keep Kurt Busch in that one car for Chip Ganassi Racing next year in 2020, even though he signed just a one-year deal this year in 2019. Kurt Busch has not said anything about returning to Ganassi, but it seems money and sponsorship seems like he probably will, and that's like Ganassi would definitely love to have Kurt Busch back there with all his extra money from Monster Energy. So Monster Energy is really wanting to stay in the sport of NASCAR. And, well, where would Ross Chastain go? Because that was my prediction, that Ross Chastain would replace Kurt Busch after his retirement, since he's only on a one-year deal. So maybe Ross Chastain goes to Kaulig Racing full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in the 10 car. Or he stays in the Truck Series with Nice Motorsports. Who knows? Just more silly season rumors. And this is like the juiciest one. So Ryan Newman right now drives the 6 car for Roush Fenway Racing this year. And it's his first year in that car. And he's doing, he's overperforming a ton. And Tyler Reddick is currently in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, the defending Xfinity Series champion, and he races for Richard Childress Racing, and he's ready to move up to the Cup Series. He already has 4 wins this year in the Xfinity Series, but it seems like Richard Childress Racing might not have the funding for a third car, which they'll need unless he were to replace somebody else at RCR, which doesn't seem likely because Ty at Jermaine, Austin at full RCR, they're already locked in. Hemrick could possibly be the odd one out, but it seems like they're pretty close on making sponsorship deals and contract deals. So, and Reddick that doesn't really have too much sponsorship. RCR wouldn't have the funding to make a third car, so where would Tyler Reddick go? Tyler Reddick has been talking to Roush Fenway Racing, so it seems like Tyler Reddick could possibly go to Roush Fenway Racing, but where? Would they open up a third car like RCR could not? So that's very interesting because Tyler Reddick, after winning the championship in 2018 last year, he was with Junior Motorsports. He moved to RCR and Xfinity because they have a clearer path toward the Cup Series because they have Cup teams. Junior Motorsports doesn't. But it seems like it's not as clear as he thought it would be, because it seems like RCR doesn't have the funding, so maybe he could go to Roush Fenway Racing. Like I said, they could open a third car. He won't replace Stenhouse because he has a contract through 2021. Would he replace Newman? He has a contract as well. He also has a new sponsor that came in at Watkins Glen, a Chronix, or a Chronis, and so it's pretty possible that Newman's staying with Fenway, especially considering how great he's been doing this year, especially overperforming. And so yeah, Tyler Reddick in the talks with Roush Fenway Racing for next year in 2020, full Cup ride. RCR doesn't have the funding, and it also seems like the Gen 7 race car, which NASCAR announced would be ready by 2021, might actually be ready by 2021. We thought they were slacking. We thought they were slackers. Wouldn't have it ready by then, but Steve Phelps said it would be, so he could be lying, but who knows. But I kind of trust him in a way to not lie to the fans. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. We'll have to see where Tyler Reddick goes next year. Even if he goes to the Cup Series next year, maybe he stays with RCR another year in the Xfinity Series. Who knows? So I will see you on the next video. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.